All right, hello everybody. Welcome back here. I know it's a little bit late, but I had a very good spiritual talk night up here at Vancouver. Very great group, very great group. Um, what is going on? Well, if you don't watched it already, if you are a subscriber, you probably got the video. There is going to be a two new moons. Okay, this is going to be a two of them. They're both going to be at Virgo. And we're going to get the one tomorrow. And I mean today. I'm sorry. How's this is going to be affecting? Well, it's going to be a preparation since the moon is expecting to meet the sun. This is usually the intuition meets the authority. That is a your focus, your attentions, where it goes in there with what needs to be done. Okay, it meets together is a great thing. Very powerful, very beautiful. Energies. We're gonna get this illumination process that's gonna be from Pluto, from Saturn, from Neptune. There, all three of them. They're retrogrades in there. With all this yacht that it's made it through, we gotta look at it. What do we have where, right? 29 degrees of what? Of Aquarius. Is all gonna be acting in there. So all that energy is gonna be really affecting within us. Very positive changes gonna be making it within this. And beginning at 7 o'clock in the morning, we to have the moon. It's gonna be right there. That energy is particularly interesting. That is a very particular interesting energy. And since all this is going to be coming in and affecting from within us, we are going to see that that moon it's going to produce a lot of putting things together. And when I was saying it, putting things together, the moon is going to be expecting all these energies to focus to be what? A lot of the divine energies that is going to be on in the playground. That's going to be particularly with 7 o'clock in the morning. That's going to be from the inner work. That's going to be at Cancer. Venus towards Pluto. Venus is going to be towards Saturn, and Mars towards Saturn and Uranus. So all these energies in there, guys, they are going to be very, very powerful. Very powerful. I mean, basically, I'm going to be giving you this chart as you see it. Everything it's basically a connecting, but these green lines, those are the divine spiritual aspects that we are going to be really, really start working on it. It is about the beginning from going into a Pluto, beginning of the inner work that we are going. This is going to be the current midheaven at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's going to go to Pluto. From Pluto is going to be going into Venus. From Venus is going to be transfer towards Neptune and Saturn and Vertex. The gates is going to be opened. That energy is going to be require actions with Mars. And from Mars, we are going to be looking at to the changes that we need to do. Originally, I'm from Bulgaria. Gigant Verma, thank you for coming in. So this is gonna be at 7 o'clock in the morning. At 8 o'clock, the moon is gonna be approaching Mercury. This is gonna be some time for intense talks, intense communications. Have we done the right things? Have we done the right situation? Some of you may be already feeling within the energies when the past is coming back, right? Why? Because Norgil, say hi. Thank you. Ciao. If you are Italian, very good, very good. Glad to see you here. And that energy of Saturn and Neptune is going to be about unfinished business, right? You may be going to see some guilty consciousness that rise from past events in there, guilty situations that it's coming in within situations that are basically bury it in the subconscious is going to be coming out so strong. Those energies, how you deal with them, it is about you to learn the lessons from this. Okay, missing opportunities. The intensity of the energies at 9 o'clock is going to be coming in very powerful later on. We're going to be talking about Mars. Mars can get very much irritated of all this particular energies that Mars is going to begin to, opposing Chiron is squaring Pluto. It is like I have all this. I have all those situations that are in there. Sorry, but for some reason that computer brought me a month ahead instead of hour ahead. All right, that's what it is. That was the wrong information. Yeah, Mars is going to be at the ascendant, but that energy of Mars is still going to be irritating. Okay, Mars is still within these positions that he is wants to do something, but he can't. Okay, he cannot. Why? What is it stopping him? Okay, he wants to make peace, but at the same time, here is the warrior, right? And here is going to be the wisdom. They have to be used, particularly the wisdom from the Bushido, from the samurais. Why you are a warrior? I serve and protect the people who I love, right? So that is a what Mars is currently going with this, and we're going to see this in the next hour at 10 o'clock energies. That is going to be particularly with Jupiter. Have you been grown? Are you ready for it? Can you be able to do it? Can you achieve the internal peace from within yourself? So it's going to be some challenge as a Mars has been done, particularly within at the 11th o'clock. That energy is going to be a little bit more calm. So basically, giving you time for you to navigate within all this process, particularly that the new moon right now, it is basically separating in there. But the divine energies from Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune is going to be active. And now with Mercury, it has been kind of like a suppressed within the shadow. You don't want to talk what's going on deeply from within you with other. Okay, it's basically it's time for you to look at it, you to talk to yourself. And if you don't want to talk to yourself, how are you gonna expecting you to fix yourself? It's not gonna happen. Okay, you need to face the man in the mirror, which is you, the person in the mirror. To all the ladies, I'm sorry, but that energy later on at 1 o'clock is going to be evolved so much. It's going to be really, really centered. Okay, that yacht is going to be really centered. It's going to be really highlighted in there. And this is going to be about these transitions of going from Virgo to from Leo to Virgo, right? That is going to be when the sun is going to be at the 37th minute. You're just going to be walking within Virgo. There's going to be some this energy of understanding that you need to put the things what in order. In one hospital cannot have no order. In a one place where the people are healed, when the people create things in there, it's got to have an order. If it's disorder, everything else doesn't make sense, right? It's the same thing with the distort energies, distort thinking. With the people who have a distort thinking, they have psychological problems, right? If they have a distort emotions, guess what? They cannot keep it up within the relationship or work relationship, however it's in their life. So everything has to be organized. And we're going to be seeing it that energy is going to be asking to what? Organizing your own self. And disorganizations of all self is going to be coming in because of the past. The past is going to come out at 2 o'clock. It's going to be asking us about to look for it. The truth has to be coming up and seeing it because only the truth can heal you. Basically, the truth is very powerful with all those energies. Later on at 3 o'clock, we are going to be seeing it. The inner work in there is going to be entering Libra. that is going to be opposing Saturn and Neptune. Some of you is not going to believe, a lot of the people, it's like, well, I feel certain things, but I cannot pinpoint what it is about spirituality, about soul, about all this guilty consciousness that it's right now. It's coming because Saturn can trigger it because he's a karmic ruler. He'll trigger the crap out, from all this about guilt, shame, feel pity for yourself. It's like, how come I done that? I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna talk to people. It's kind of like this mm, uh, contractions from within yourself. Just everything's gonna be like closed. And guess what? Who doesn't like that? Mars doesn't like that at all. He already been, but he just kind of like come out. So right now in the masculine energies, you are going to feel more like it's time for me to be free, so I can do what I need to achieve. I don't have to be anymore under this Saturn's energies. So the ascendant is going to be at Sag. Very interesting moments because that ascendant at Sag is going to be focused within the growth. It's time for me to do something that is going to be what my actions today is going to help me for the growth that I want to achieve tomorrow. No actions today, how can you grow tomorrow? It's not going to happen. So this is going to be some those moments of realizations that you're going to come in. You need to learn how to talk to yourself, what you're going to be saying into your own personal belief system. The ascendant of Sag is going to be helping you later on at 5. Very, very interesting, powerful moments that it's going to be coming in because the midheaven is going to be entering Scorpio. That is going to be when you go into the inner, to the underworld of you. Those are the hidden things. This is the house of the secrets. Okay, Scorpio is the house of the secrets, and now you're going into the secrets to discovering them. But is it the secrets is going to be changing you, or are you going to be trying to cover up what you found there, right? So some things, some of the things have to be spoken, some of the things cannot be spoken. But either way or so, at 6 p.m., this energy is going to be very powerful about the truth. It's going to coming out. Most of the people will be expressing the truth from within themselves. It is like the universe is kind of like a pushing you in this kind of like a conversations where you sharing it one way or another. For some who has a very stubborn and high ego, Mercury, it is squaring that energy is going to be like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to be even engaged within this. It's kind of like you're bolting that out. White, guilty consciousness, anybody? All right, 7 p.m. This is going to be the time and the hour of Pluto. Pluto is going to be rising on the horizon. Very empowering moment for the moon and the sun. Very beautiful because Pluto right now, it's like, I'm going to change you one way or another, good way or not, but I'm going to be ultimately giving you the good things. Here is a Pluto within the ascendant. Very, very powerful energies. I know we're seeing it here that the moon and the sun currently, they're not cooperating with all this, particularly with the inner work that it's going to be at Sag and down below with Uranus, with this kind of like a sudden changes, right? Nobody likes sudden changes. Nobody wants things. Everyone wants more stable, permanent things. But you need to understand if you don't change certain things, the things in there is going to evolve. Particularly you, particularly within the relationship. Some of the relationships, guess what? They're ending because they're not evolving. They're just in the same place, in the same state, right? And if you don't evolve, life is not interesting, right? So you have to be looking at this innovative thing within yourself, how the things are going to happen. Some of the people are going to be getting irritated with this. We're going to see it at 8 o'clock in there. The ascendant is going to be opposing the sun and the moon and squaring Uranus. And those changes, they are going to be really affecting you. Particularly, is going to be affecting within the friendshipness and what you are bringing it down from within you. What did you do? How did you evolve? And here, how the energies change. You see all that red? That's what I've been talking about. Okay, and that's going to be affecting as the moon and the sun. They're going to be at the seventh house, relationships. Okay, and a lot of the people when they have problem within themselves, if they don't want to fix themselves, guess what? They're changing partner because they think that the partner it is the one who's supposed to solve their own problems. Okay, so don't even thinking about it because the new organizations that is going to be asking is about to go above and beyond that. Okay, you to look within yourself and to make this relationship more beautiful that you ever done it. But now you're what? You're preparing yourself with that preparations. All right. At 9 o'clock, the energy is going to be some continue with that intensity, but later on at 10 o'clock, the energy is going to be calmed down a little bit. The energy is going to be more synchronized as the energy goes like, okay, what is the thing that we have to do here on Earth? What is it that we came here for? Okay, I need to understand. I need to comprehend. I need to be able to see the things I need to see. But first, before you see outwards, you need to look where? Inwards. The physical hospitality, right? So you're going to find these correlations between your mentality and your physical. Some of the people maybe gonna, if they have a lot of mental problem, they're going to be felt also in where? In the physical body, right? And the physical body is going to be coming in hurt and is going to say like, hey, go look at the work. And that is at that Virgo Pisces energies that we are going to experience. Saturn is pushing more retrograde, and as we've seen it, he's still going to be at Aries, but he is pushing to go back into Pisces. So basically, go back and it's like, hey, you need to review something in a mental process, in a spiritual process, and this is going to be the energy at 11 o'clock. Okay, with that energy, the inner work is going to be focused within Pluto. It is about your evolutionary process within yourself. But to understanding Pluto right now, who is in Aquarius, in the first degree of Aquarius, you need to also understand the first degree of that opposition point, where Pluto wants to take us now. We to look at our ego and recreating ourselves. Okay, that's what this is all about. But in order to recreate yourself, you need to put the things in perspective for that. You need to have the environment in there. And who creates that environment? That is it, the Virgo environment on Earth. All right, guys. So that's what it was, the astrogravitational report. And I'm going to be giving you for tomorrow how it's going to be at 7 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be seeing at the moon pretty much rising in the horizon. She still going to be squaring Uranus, but she is in sextile with Lilith. That is at the time when your intuition is going to be talking to you, who? To your shadow. Okay? And that shadow right now is like, okay, I need to dig it deep within me. And stop, really stop with this shadow. You're not separated with that shadow. The shadow, it's part within you. The only thing is, the shadow, it's never expressed. It's never the light that's been there to illuminate what is in that shadow. Maybe your worst nightmares, maybe the most beautiful dreams you have. But that's what we're going to be talking about more tomorrow. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you for coming in. Much love for you. Wishing you good luck, and come back tomorrow for another astrogravitational report.